Hello everyone. I'm here to deliver a session through e-learning by Learning Management System under the Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. Welcome to the session on course Application of Electronics Engineering for 5th semester's Diploma Electronics and Communication. This is the 5th session of Unit 4, that is Video Systems. In the previous sessions, we already discussed about few of the video capturing devices and also video or image display devices. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the plasma display. It is a display device. Okay, so now we'll see the content of this session. So in this session, we're going to discuss about the plasma display, construction and working of plasma display, features of plasma display, advantages and disadvantages of plasma display. So now we'll see what is plasma display. Plasma display is a flat panel display that uses plasma. They are also called as gas discharge displays. Plasma. So plasma is an ionized gas consisting of positive ions and free electrons. So a flat panel display, plasma is a flat panel display that uses plasma. Plasma andre enu? Plasma andre is a fourth state of matter, we can say. So we know about the states of matter. They are solid, liquid and gas. Right? This plasma is the fourth state of matter. Right? So in this, for example, you take an ice cube. So when it is heated, it turns into water. That means it is changing its state from solid to liquid. And if you further heat this water, it changes the state again. That means it is turning into gas. That means it is changing its state from liquid to gas on heating. So if you further apply the heat or when you stimulate this stable gas, it is changing its state to ionized gas. That means the positive ions and free electrons are formed. So that is, as you all know, an atom is consisting of electrons. The electrons will be revolving around the atom. So when you heat the atom, so that means atom will be there in the gas. So when it is stimulated, it gets the energy and these electrons will come out of the orbit and they will become a free electrons. So this state is called as plasma state. So this is an ionized gas. So this kind of ionized gas is used in your plasma display. Okay. Now we'll see the construction of plasma display. In the construction of plasma display, it is made of a phosphor coated cell. Phosphor coated cell means it is having thousands of tiny cells which are coated with the phosphor and it is filled with a gas. That is, here we are taking a neon as a gas and it is covered with a glass. That means it is sealed with the glass plates. So just like ನಮಗೆ ಫ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಐಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಟ್ರೇ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ತರ thousands of tiny cubes, that is tray cells, we can say thousands of tiny cells will be there. They are coated with a phosphor and it is filled with a neon gas and it is sealed with a glass on either side, glass plate on either side. Okay, and it is having electrodes. It's having an electrodes which are placed on either side. Electrodes are sandwiched between the glass plates on either side of this phosphor coated cell. So this is our phosphor coated cells which are placed, and on either side, that means at the back side and also at the front side, we are placing electrodes. So the electrode which is placed at the back side of this phosphor coated cell is an address electrode, and At the front, we are placing another electrode, that is display electrode. And these electrodes are used for deflection of electron beam in accordance with the voltage that is applied. So ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾತ್ for the purpose of displaying, so that the proper image will be displayed on your display, so that these electrodes are used. So that is, these electrodes are used for the deflection of electron beam. So, and all these plates, that is phosphor coated cell, address electrode and display electrodes, they are all separated by a glass plates. We can call this as a protective layers because they are separating each other, so that it is a non-conducting layer, we can say. So this is how the construction of plasma display will be. So this is the simplified diagram. So in this we are having a rear plate glass, that means it is the glass plate at the back side of the panel, and front plate glass, it is at the front side of the panel, and at the center we are having a phosphor coated pixels, or it is also called as phosphor coated cells, where we are placing a neon gas, that is it is filled with a neon gas, it is coated with the phosphor, and it is covered on either side by the glass plates. So at the back side we are placing a address electrode, and at the front side we are placing a display electrode. This is how the construction of plasma display. Okay, so now we'll see the working of plasma display. So in the working of plasma display, it is having a stable gas. As I told you, we are taking a neon gas in a cell, and when it is stimulated, that means when the electric pulse or electric current is passed, so it gets stimulated and this gas becomes ionized by forming a plasma. Okay, so ionization ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದಾವೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? As I told you earlier, the gas, when the gas is stimulated on applying an external energy, that means here we are applying an electric pulse or electric current, so that the electrons, free electrons are released and positive ions are formed, so that it becomes a plasma. So if you further apply this electric pulses, what will happen? There will be collision between the ions and electrons takes place. Due to this collision, UV packets, that is ultraviolet energy packets, are released. So they are nothing but they are going to emit a UV light. So when this UV light is emitted, that is going to hit on the phosphor. This cell is coated with the phosphor. Okay, and this hits on the phosphor coated cell. This, so that it releases the, or it emits the visible light. Okay, so if this is the cell, here we are placing a electrode where we are passing the electric current, and here we are having a gas. So when the electric current is passed, it is going to get the external energy and it becomes a plasma. And here the ionized gas, that is positive ions are also there, and also free electrons are also there. So they're going to get collide each other, so that it emits a UV light. So this is going to hit on the phosphor, so that it releases or it emits the visible light. So this cell, that is a phosphor coated cell, it is composed of 3 small cells, we can say. So that is, it is having 3 colors, RGB, that is red, green and blue. RGB colors we are having. So it is composed of 3 small cells, which produces these three colors, and with this three colors the all other colors are formed. That is, with the combination of these three colors, all other colors which are required for our image or video will be formed. Okay, this is the working of plasma display. Now we'll see the features of plasma display. ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಒಂದು ಗುಣಗಳು, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ಸ್ ಹೈ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ರೆಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಹೈ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಂತ ಒಂದು ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ನಮಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ರೆಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಆಸ್ ವಿ ನೋ, ರೆಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ದ ರೆಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಇಸ್ ಗುಡ್, ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ದ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೆಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. They provide uniform brightness. So on the display it has to provide a uniform brightness throughout the display. For example, if you take a 32 inches display or 50 inches, 42 inches, like that, we have many sizes of displays. Throughout the display the brightness should be uniform, then only it is going to be a good quality of image. So this plasma display is going to provide a uniform brightness throughout the screen. Okay, so next one is aspect ratio. Aspect ratio means it is the ratio of width of an image to height. So it is a standard, that is, we are taking it as 16:9. So when you fix the image for 16:9, it is going to be a pleasant image that we can see on the screen. So that this plasma display is able to give a aspect ratio of 16:9, that is image width and height ratio. Okay, this is one of the feature. Next one is it is less visible motion distortion. So either in the video or image, if you want to see the motion, that is any object will be moving in your video, means when you see that there may be chances of distortion because of this movement. Okay, but in case of plasma display, the distortion that is going to occur for your moving object will be less. That is one of the feature. So this next one is picture stays true to life with no distortion. So it is very important that these pictures has to be near to the natural one. Natural colors ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋಂಥ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ದಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಥರ ಬರೋಂಥ ಇಮೇಜ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. So now we'll see the advantages of plasma display. Advantages ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಆಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಗಳು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬೋದು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಆಗುವಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಯೂಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದು ಏನೇನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ದ ಸ್ಲಿಮೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಸ್ಲಿಮೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೆಳುವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಬೇರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಲಿಮೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ತೆಳುವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. It can be made up to 150 inches diagonal. So that is the display size. So ನಾವು ಡಯಾಗನಲಿ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ. ಡಯಾಗನಲಿ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಸೈಜ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 50 ಇಂಚಸ್ ನಾವು ಟಿವಿನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ 50 ಇಂಚಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ತರ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ ಟು 150 ಇಂಚಸ್ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಿರೋ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ 150 inches of diagonal distance displays we can get in plasma display. Very high contrast ratio ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1:20 lakhs we can say 20 lakhs ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲುಮಿನೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಬ್ರೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಟು ದ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 3D and internet features can be explored. 3D ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಿನಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುತ್ತೀವಿ. 3D ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಸಮ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂತವ್ ಯಾವನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ. Next advantages, most of the plasma TVs have aspect ratio of 16:9. As I told you, it is one of the feature of plasma display. That is, so if you have a plasma display with aspect ratio 16:9 antandre, it is going to give a pleasant quality or pleasant image look. Okay, next one is it weighs less and is less bulky. ಅದರ ಒಂದು ತೂಕ ಅಂತ ವೇಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೂಕ, ಅದರ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಲ್ಕಿ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಹೆವಿ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಹೈಯರ್ ವ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ವ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋಂತ ಆಂಗಲ್, ನಾವು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ಆಂಗಲ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಥವಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಇಮೇಜ್ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋಂತ ಒಂದು ನೋಡೋಂತ ಆಂಗಲ್ ವೇರಿ ಆದಾಗೆ ಆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ವ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರು ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಎ ಬೆಟರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ. ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿಸಿಬಲ್. ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪಿಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವರ್ಗೂ ಅದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್. These scanning lines are not visible in this plasma display. Next one is it can be placed even on walls. That means we can mount it on a wall. As this is a flat panel, we can just put a nail and we can hang it on that. So that means you can as this is a flat panel, it is easy for you to place it on the wall or mount it on the wall. High clarity and better color reproduction. So these plasma displays are going to give a high clarity. Clarity ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ color reproduction. So with the combination of RGB colors, it is going to give a good color mixing and color reproduction. It will be near to the natural color. Okay, that is possible with the plasma display. Very little motion blur due to high refresh rate and response time. So motion blur antandre in your video the object will be moving. So motion objects ittu anta andaga, moving objects ittu anta andaga ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲರ್ ಆಗುವಂತ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಬ್ಲರ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ ರೇಟ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಟೈಮ್ಗೂ certain times are fixed. With that fraction of times, it will keep on refreshing. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅದು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಈ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ ರೇಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಮೋಷನ್ ಬ್ಲರ್, ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗೋಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸೀನ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟಾರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು 1 lakh hours. So 1 lakh means, if you consider it, it may be around for 11 days, I think. For 11, approximately for 11 days, 11 years, it can work. Disadvantages of plasma display. So if you see the disadvantages of plasma display, the cost is much higher when compared to other displays. Cost of this plasma display is high, and due to glass plates, overall weight is higher than that of LCD TV of same size. ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಇವಾಗ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಡ್ಸ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾಸ್ಪರ್ ಕೋಟೆಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟು, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಕವರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ವೆನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಸೈಜ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಅದರದ್ದು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That is one of the disadvantage. Energy consumption is more. Energy consumption, that is the energy required for this plasma display, is more because it has to convert the gas into plasma and then it starts working, so that it consumes more energy. So that is one of the disadvantage. Next one is, it produces glaze due to reflection. Glaze means unpleasant image or unpleasant video, we can say. So due to the reflections, because we are using a phosphor coated cell here, ಆ phosphor coated cell ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ once the plasma is formed, when the energy is supplied, it keeps on reflecting inside the cell, so that it forms a glare. So next one is, these displays are not available in smaller sizes than 32 inches. 32 inches ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋಂಥ ಸೈಜಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಮಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ screen which is needed to protect the display, it weighs more. ನಾವು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Can't be used in high altitudes because the pressure difference between the gas and air may cause damage. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ನಿಯಾನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ನ ಫಾಸ್ಫರ್ ಕೋಟೆಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಸೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ಗ್ಯಾಸು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೀಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And it is taken to high altitudes, pressure will be there from outside. So as the pressure is more from outside, it's going to damage the glass. That means there may be chances of bursting of gas because of external pressure. So this is one of the disadvantages. So these are the disadvantages we can see with the plasma display. So with reference to this session, the references that you can use are Consumer Electronics by S.P. Bali. This is a textbook we can refer. Katewal, T.G. Katewal and M.N. Javalkar. The textbook is Applications of Electronics Engineering for 5th semester Diploma in Electronics and Communication. And you can also refer K. Shashidhar, Application of Electronics Engineering for 5th semester's Diploma in Electronics and Communication. So these are the references you can refer. And we have also attached MCQs, that is multiple choice questions, with along with this, so that you can refer that, and it is going to help you for the academic exams. So thank you one and all. Thank you for the team. If you have any doubts, you can contact this team with this ID, that is lms.dtek@gmail.com. Thank you one and all.